Okay, there it is. You'll see a fan, a slow-moving fan there on the heat sink. You see a big resistor. You'll see a diode right there, and a big resistor and a fuse. Too big a fuse right now. And then you'll see the amp meter. See the amp meter? And the voltmeter. I still got to get the switch in here. And the motor is running. And the battery is charging like crazy. This thing is charging fast. Okay, yeah, I know what I was going to say. This thing is charging really fast, right? And for some reason I can't turn it down much right now. The brush discharge is keeping it up or something. Anyway, here's the differential. Here's what the differential would be without, see it? 1203, 1205. That's what it would be without the booster on the motor. But instead, I'm getting this on the motor. And as the differential drops, I can still maintain a higher voltage to charge this pad. So here's the differential that I was using before, and that's all I had. And now I have the voltage. And this thing is charging crazy fast, so which it needs to. This is within the C20 rate, so compared to what I was hanging in limbo waiting for a charge, this is great. And that's because I'm at 3.2. See that? That's the C20 rate for these batteries. I don't know how clear that comes in. It's 3.2, and well, it's actually about 3, because this meter is a little bit old, and it's a little bit, I could adjust it a little bit, but that's pretty close, and it's dropping. I got it set like on 14.7 or 8, and the brush discharge is just, I don't know what's causing that, but it's working good, and it's charging. So, and there's my would-be differential. I almost forgot to show you that. You got to see that part. That's not enough. 12 volts is not enough to charge up a 12 volt battery, obviously. And this is 13 volt battery, so there would be no hope. But with this, I can zap those batteries up. Now, the next question will be, what can we get out of this? Just like this. Can we get more discharges out of this battery? Or are we looking for a no? So we got to put a inverter over, a booster over here and try to steady the water, is what Matt said, and bring it over there to where it balances out. But that was with the inverter, so I'm a little confused, and I think this thing just does it all the time, you guys. I think this thing gives you, according to the picture in the scope shot, you're getting a transient spike to the battery when you're charging this pack, this third battery over here, so that's good. And like Turion's booster video, he claimed he lost 4/10 on the run battery, and he ended up with 12/10 on the charge battery. So let's just see how that goes, and I'm not going to do that, start all that tonight, okay? I'm whipped out pretty good, but I was anxious to see that battery charged, because this battery was sitting at like 12.5 or no, it was actually lower than that. It was 12.4 something, or yeah, 12.4. I ran it half the day on a 40-watt light bulb to get it down. And I can unhook it here to show you that, but I don't really want to do that right now. I'm sort of handling this stuff with kid gloves. I already popped one booster. One whoopee-doo, right? One $2 booster. I hooked it up backwards again. When I was trying to build this box, for some unbeknown reason I bumped something, and well, I didn't know for sure, but this one never worked, so I'm not going to worry about it. It's got a couple of heat sinks there, and it's got hardware, good hardware on there. You can see that pretty good in the light. See how I bent those prongs? I mean those right here. I bent those in a little. Well, that's how I keep the screws in. I only bent 2 of them here and here. That's how I got my fan. And a drywall screw just happened to fit right in there because I didn't have anything out the right size. So as long as it's on there and cooling, and I still need to get a probe to see if I can tell what the temperature is. But if you figure this out, it's 3 amps, so we're running about 50 watts, 45, 50 watts. Alright, I'm tired you guys out, but I'll be getting back to you when I'm more fresh and do some discharging and charging. Alright, talk later. Okay, I'm learning how to adjust the back plate. You see that little line there, that magic marker line right here, and if I adjust it, it'll be 2 amps, it'll be 3 amps, but it'll be different RPMs. So I'm learning how to get this a higher RPM and a lower RPM. And so you just adjust your back plate. By the way, my motor is going counterclockwise. When I try to hook it the other way, it doesn't seem to respond right. I think I have a faulty motor, even after doing the winding. I'm going to rewind a different one just like this, another one identical. I'm running at 16 volts. Now watch. And here's a lot less amps pushing. Of course, I could turn the back plate and make this a lot better, stronger motor, or I can use RPMs, or I can get both, but I'll need a bigger motor to get more power and more RPMs too. But let me get over here and adjust that for you. Ready? I'll be quiet. See, now that's too many volts for my poor battery over here. Look at it just scream up. I think it is. And here is my, see if you can see this down here. I got a mess right now. My run battery says it's almost 25 volts, 24.99. And I'm charging the car out of this charge battery, but I got too many volts. and I'm running. I don't know who runs these amps, or if anybody runs 3 amps, or they only run 1 amp and then they turn it up to 2, or what people are doing. I thought I heard somebody say they were running 20 volts on their motor to charge some big batteries. Okay, and it's charging up faster. Of course, it's going down over here quicker too on the run battery. So, but I mean, we don't know how. Let me turn this back down. There's 2 amps and 13 here and 16 there, so that's like 3 volts above at 2 amps. That's probably what I'm going to try for a while, and that keeps the heat down on the motor too a little bit. Alright, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I think I got it now. It's not so much forward and reverse is the issue, is that my timing has to do, I'm getting it now. My timing, my plate can be rotated this way or it can be rotated that way, and I guess you're advancing the timing when you adjust this plate in one direction, and the other, if you turn it around, I guess it's retarded, if you want to look at it that way. It slows it down. But I timed it for the other direction, and it's faster. Okay, I think I solved my little problem, but still, I'm looking out of the corner of my eye with this motor.